right, so if you're a real estate agent or if you're looking at getting into real estate and you don't know exactly what you need to do or how you need to do things to get started, pay very close attention, because in this video, I'm going to be giving you the best tips that you need to start using if you really want to crush it in 2025, moving beyond. This is best for beginners, but also for those who've been in the industry for so long, because I've realized people in the industry are like dogs, right? You can't teach an old dog new tricks. But I can tell you now, if you listen to everything I'm going to say in this video, you can change if you decide to change, especially when it comes to these strategies. So what is going on, my real estate family? My name is Wandile Mr. W. I work very closely with real estate agents, helping them get more buyers and sellers, utilizing AI as well as modern technology to help them attract, qualify, and book automatic appointments with the right leads and the clients so that they can build quality relationships and just close more deals and thrive at the end of the day. So guys, if you are looking for the best method or for the best strategy for you to conquer in 2025, let's hop on over to my laptop and let me walk you through the 3 best things that you need to be focusing on in order for you to grow. I can tell you right now, I'm going to give you guys a clue. It is not what, it is who. And I'm going to break that down in full detail for you guys. Pay very close attention. Make sure you've got your notes and rewatch this video over and over and over again so that it gets burned into your brain and into your subconscious mind so that it's more habitual and you start to automatically change without you even realizing it, purely because of the 3 things that I'm going to cover today. I can guarantee you right now, no one is speaking about this. Go and search all the different strategies, all the tips that you're going to get, and no one's going to speak about what I'm going to speak about right now. So share this video with another real estate agent that you know for a fact will get a lot of value in this, because I'm going to pour my heart and soul to really help you guys understand what is either causing you to feel stuck or what is the best way for you to build the right foundation in order for you to succeed. All right, guys, so let's jump straight into it. This is the 2025 beginner strategy. I'm going to be giving you some beginner tips and strategies for real estate agents. This is not just for beginners, but also for those who have been in the industry for a long time. I have noticed that there hasn't been enough training around this topic. And this is super, super important, because this is ultimately the foundational element of you being successful in real estate. I've seen many principals, team leaders, and prominent people within real estate always speak about the skills development side, uplifting your skill sets within the real estate side, which is great, don't get me wrong. But the problem that I'm noticing is that they don't focus on what I'm going to teach you guys right now. Okay, it's very similar to what you're seeing now within the educational system, is that we've been pre-programmed that you need to have a good education in order for you to become very rich and successful. But if you're looking at the people who are the top successful or the top billionaires in the world, if we had to look at those billionaires and looking at those who have PhDs, those who have PhDs aren't even in the top 10, nor even the top 100 richest people, not even the top 1,000 richest people. I'd even say not even the top 100,000 richest people in the world. And I'm just speaking about people with PhDs, okay, in terms of the money that an average person with a PhD would be earning. Okay, comparing that to someone who's a billionaire or a multi-millionaire, a 9-figure millionaire, 9 times out of 10, their money and their income didn't come from formal education, but it came from informal education. And that's exactly what I'm going to be speaking about right now, which is essentially helping shift your perspective, not from a formal and informal educational side of things, but more from you need to have this foundation if you really want to crush it and you want to succeed. Okay, so let's jump straight into it. So, guys, this is ultimately important. You need to focus everything on character construction, because you will not outperform your self-image. So what do I mean by focusing everything on character construction and you will not perform or outperform your self-image? So I've seen hands down, after working with 500 plus agents, that there is a vast distinction between those who succeed versus those who don't succeed. And I've seen hands down that those who succeed are consistently building and improving their character, right? Their character is always under construction, whereas those who average or those who really struggle, their character has been the same or has been stagnant for the longest time. So what do I mean by that? What do I mean by building or character construction? When I say focus everything on character construction, I'm basically saying in simple terms, you need to focus on improving yourself, not just from a skills perspective, but mastering you. You need to master yourself. And when I'm speaking about yourself, I really mean you need to start looking into the deeper aspects of who you are, deeper aspects of your self-image, because guys, you do not have business problems. You have personal problems that's reflecting in your business. There's a core reason why you are struggling. And it's not because of the economy. It's not because of the government. It's not because of this person's unfair. It's not because your principal is sending leads to other people. No, it's because of you. Your reality is a byproduct of your personality. And your personality is a byproduct of your self-image. And your self-image is a byproduct of your beliefs. So I'll put this into simple case in point. Okay? If I say to you, all right, I need for you to post 5 videos a day on social media every single day, what is that immediate response? Many agents tell me, oh my God, I can't do videos, let alone I can't do 5 videos. Okay, so what is that self-image? So them saying that they can't do something, what is that telling me about their self-image? Because if you really want to pick up who you are, or if you really want to pick up your self-image, or if you want to get an idea in terms of what's your self-image, you need to pay very close attention to what you're saying to yourself every single day. Okay, and when I say you need to pay attention to what you're saying to yourself every single day, you need to look at the things that you're saying all the time. Oh, why is this happening to me? This is so unfair. Oh, look at that rich guy. This guy thinks he's all that. Oh, well, I can't do this. Oh no, this is so hard. Oh, this is so difficult. Why is life so bad? Your self-talk is essentially reflecting your self-image. So whatever you telling yourself, that's essentially coming out of your self-image. So when I'm saying that you will not perform or outperform your self-image, is that many of you guys want to become successful. Many of you guys want to become a top agent. But your self-image is someone who is not worthy. Your self-image is someone who is not lucky. Your self-image is someone who's not deserving. Your self-image is someone who finds everything difficult. Your self-image is someone who believes that you need to know people to become successful. Your self-image is that you need to invest money in order for you to become successful. So when I'm saying that you will not outperform your self-image, is that if you believe that you need to know the right people to become successful, if you feel that you don't know the right people, you will not outperform that self-image, because in your head you're like, well, I don't know the right people, therefore I will not become successful. And because that's what you believe, now your self-image is more perpetuated on the fact that you are not someone who's worth knowing, or you are not someone who knows the right people. Therefore, whenever you try a new strategy, you try a new lead generation tactic, or whatever it is, it never materializes. Why doesn't it materialize? Because you will not outperform your self-image. You feel that you need to know the right people to become successful. So now you're here trying to learn AI, and you're going to try to do everything to become successful in AI. But your self-image, as going back again, is you feel that you need to know the right people to become successful. So because you're trying to do something to become successful, that will never materialize. You will never become successful, because it's in direct conflict with what? Your self-image. Your self-image will be looking at what you're trying to do, and it's like, why are you trying to do that? You know very well if you want to become successful, you need to know the right people. And then guess what? That's how the doubt and the fear and anxiety starts to happen when you try to do something different, because your self-image cannot be outperformed. So that's why if you want to outperform your self-image, you first need to change. Hence why you need to focus everything on character construction. Okay, all the top agents that I know, these guys are consistently constructing their character. What do I mean by constructing their character? They are consistently developing a new version of themselves. They're consistently learning. They're consistently getting themselves or elevating themselves and putting themselves in a comfortable position so that they can outperform their self-image, or they can improve their beliefs, which will then automatically shift their self-image. Now, if you really want to shift your self-image right now, let's say you've got a really terrible self-image, you need to focus on surrounding yourself with more winners, and I'm going to cover that in the next couple of lines. But that, hands down, guys, is very important. No one in real estate is going to tell you this information. No one. I guarantee you that right now. They're always going to tell you, oh, cold call. Yeah, mindset is important. Discipline. But if your self-image is someone who's lazy, you're going to try to be disciplined. for 1 or 2 days, maybe 1 or even 2 weeks, and then you stop, you self-sabotage, and then you go back to being lazy, and you're like, I just can't seem to be disciplined, because your self-image is someone who's lazy. Why? Because you believe that maybe you believe that unless you have money you can't do anything, and because you can't do anything, then you are lazy. Okay, I don't know your beliefs, guys, and these are things that you need to look into yourself. So an exercise that you can start looking at now is to monitor your self-talk. Once you pick up your self-talk, how you talk to yourself in a negative light, you then want to look at, okay, wait, why do I believe this? Okay, or what is my self-talk? So for example, if you're like, this is so unfair, why are all these people successful and I'm not? Okay, that is a negative self-talk. Now you need to look at yourself from a self-image. What is that saying about you? That says that you are someone who doesn't deserve, or who doesn't feel like they are deserving of success. Okay, you don't feel like you're deserving of success. So now you look at other people and you become jealous of them, and you wonder, why is it happening to them and not to you? That is your self-image. Now you need to go back and figure out, okay, what is that belief that caused me to feel this way? I don't want you guys to delve too much into trying to figure out exactly what caused that belief, because what you can do is you can change it. So long story short, guys, focus everything on character construction. What do you need to do? I'll tell you right now, guys. If you want to build your character, you need to start with having the right habits that are going to help you build your character. The easiest way, guys, to start building out the right habits so you can start constructing your character is get your asses in the gym. Go work out. Okay, there's something about when you start to do physical activity, you start to feel good about yourself after working out. When you start to see changes in your body, okay, from the fact that you've been disciplining yourself and you've been working out and you've been doing very hard in terms of what you've been doing, there's something that changes within you. You start to feel good. So not only is your physical character now changing, your mental character is now changing, because that is one of the easiest ways to start building out that discipline. You need to start doing things that make you feel proud of yourself. But the only way you can feel proud of yourself is if you start to do hard shit. You have to do hard things that will get you out of your comfort zone, but if you had to do it, you're going to feel better about yourself. So for those who are not working out, those who are not eating good quality food, eating clean, those who are eating a lot of sugar, you need to stop all that. You need to restrict it. Okay, once you start to restrict all of that and you start to see changes in your body, you start to feel more confident. You start to feel more proud of yourself. And guess what is that doing? It's now shifting your self-image, which is then going to shift your personality, which is then going to shift your beliefs. Okay, because then you start to feel more confident about yourself. And when you feel confident in that one area, guess what? It's going to start reflecting in other different areas of your life. So number one, start working out. Number two, start waking up earlier and start feeding your mind. Start feeding your mind, guys, with positive things. Read the right books. Okay, read the right books. Find someone that you admire. Okay, find someone that you admire and just focus on reading or listening towards them. That is one of the easiest ways for you to build up your character. In my program, I actually do have step-by-step. I even have a document where I worked with a mentor of mine who had spent literally close to 5 million rand working very closely with billionaires and multimillionaires. When I say multimillionaires, I'm talking about people who are worth over $500 million and people who are billions. And he literally compiled a document which highlighted every single thing that made them successful. And hands down, it all boiled down to character construction. And he even gave me a step-by-step what they did and ideally what you want to do. I'm literally giving you guys the tidbits, but if you want to get more, go and join my program and then you actually get the full document. But I'm literally giving you guys something to start off with. You will not outperform your self-image, and that's why self-sabotage happens every single time. And that, I would say, is one of the most and the main important thing, because if you don't do this, you're not going to become successful in real estate. Mark my words. You have to outperform your self-image. And how you do that is by doing uncomfortable things that will make you start becoming proud of yourself, so you can start building that internal confidence. That internal confidence will then start shifting your beliefs. Then that will shift your self-image. That will shift your personality, which will then shift your reality. Next thing is that you want to have a 95-5% rule, which is basically 95% of your focus should be on income producing activities, and you want to focus 5% on admin. Guys, screw what everyone told you, right? Your principal or whatever it is. Your principal will not kill you if you bring in 10 sales in 1 month, but your admin is shit. Okay? He will not give a damn because you're bringing in money. Okay? You're bringing in income. That is what they care about. So stop focusing all your time and effort on the admin, and stop thinking that you have to be perfect. Stop trying to create the perfect flyer or the perfect business card or the perfect strategy, right? Looking good, and that's all admin. Is that going to help you make money? No. Fixating in terms of where to put your picture and where to put the logo is bullcrap. Okay? Responding to emails every 2 seconds is bullcrap. Yes, you should respond to emails. But what you want to do is that instead of trying to manage your time, you want to create time. What I mean by creating time is that you want to literally schedule it in your calendar. I don't care, guys, if it's at 2 a.m. in the morning or if it's 6 p.m. at night. But guys, your clients are not going to die if you respond to them in one day. Okay, what I mean by one day is that a lot of you guys are responding to your clients like it's on WhatsApp, but it's via email. That's the reason why you guys can't get anything done. Why are you doing that? Stop doing that, guys. Focus 95% of your time on income producing activities, 5% on admin. If you guys are worried, oh, my clients are probably going to leave me. No, you set the right boundaries. If you don't set boundaries with your clients, of course they're going to walk all over you. So you need to let your clients know, hey, look, this is how I respond. This is me on WhatsApp. I'm only on WhatsApp at certain times of the day. So if you want to communicate with me, here's the time that you need to communicate with me. If it is urgent, then give me a call. If they call you and it's not urgent, you need to remind them and say, hey, look, I will only answer the call next time unless it's urgent. If it's not urgent, then I will not answer the call. You need to set boundaries. And if they keep breaking the boundaries, then you leave that client. I don't care if it's worth a lot of money. Why? Because unfortunately, they're going to make your life a living hell. And if they make your life a living hell, what is that doing to your self-image? What is that doing to your mood? What is that doing to your beliefs? That, okay, I have to stick with bad quality clients in order for me to make money. Then now, because that is your self-image, you won't be able to outperform it, which means now you're going to start attracting bad quality clients, or you're going to stick with shitty clients that are going to make you feel crap about yourself. Can you see how all this stuff is correlated, guys? So focus 95% of your time on income producing activities and 5% on admin. What are income producing activities? Prospecting, getting content, because that is literally a digital asset. You know how there's physical assets like real estate? There's digital assets. If you create a video, that one video could get you 10 clients. Okay, that one video that is playing on autopilot every single time on social media, okay, or whether it's a webinar, it's email, right? Create more video content, because that is a digital asset. It's going to pay you in the long run. Okay, yes, it takes time, it takes courage, it takes effort, but that is a digital asset that will be online forever, which means that you're going to be consistently getting in new clients all the time. So start looking at things that are going to directly move the needle forward. That's where you want to put 95% of your time, and only 5% on admin. How I structure my day is that literally from 2 a.m. all the way up until 12 p.m. I'm doing income producing activities, which is mainly content. And then from the afternoon till 6 p.m. at night, I'm doing a lot of admin work. I'm doing my meetings, I'm doing my calls, I'm answering emails, I'm answering messages, because I understand that the very morning part process is important for character construction as well as income producing activities. Go check every single successful person in the world. They follow a very similar routine, which I got from my mentor. Okay. And then, guys, this is also very important. You need to invest in knowledge and information. Okay. Go get a coach. And when I say go get a coach, I'm not talking about the coach who is still living in 1980. I always like to say that it doesn't matter what year you're in, or it doesn't matter what year you're in. Okay. If you don't change, a new year is not going to change anything for you. So if you've been cold calling and it used to work back in 2015, and from there things stopped working, you're not in 2023, you're not in 2024, you're not in 2025, you're still in 2015. Because your year is only going to change when you change. So the only way that you can change is if you start investing in knowledge and information. Guys, average agents value money over information, but top agents value information over money, because the right information can start, boom, bringing in awareness. Everything I'm telling you right now, what is it doing? Boom, it's now giving you more exposure and awareness on yourself. You wouldn't have known this information unless you watched this information, and now you can start to question a few things. It starts to change your perspective. It starts to shift a few things in your mind, like, actually, I never actually thought about it that way. That is the reason why you need to invest in knowledge and information. Guys, I didn't wake up this morning with all this knowledge. I consistently invest in knowledge. I invest in coaches. I invest in books, because I know that these successful people know certain things that I don't know. And all I just need to know is investing in them. They can tell me the secrets. They can tell me what is the information that I need to learn. And then all I just need to do is take action on it, because action is the bridge between knowledge and success. Okay. So guys, I don't want to go on here for too long before I rant on, but I really wanted to paint a clear picture. If you really want to become successful in real estate, you really need to focus on character construction, because you won't outperform your self-image. Focus 95% of your time on income producing activities, only 5% on the admin, and consistently invest in knowledge and information. Okay, guys, work with people that you admire. Don't work with people out of a necessity. Don't work with people because they said, oh yeah, you know, well, I do cold calling and it's very successful for me. But in actual fact, it was successful for them back in 2003. It's no longer working anymore. So they keep latching that identity to what happened in 2003. Then you need to tell them, no, you're still in 2003. We're in 2024. And I believe that cold calling doesn't work anymore, or it's not as effective. Therefore, I don't want to work with you, because that means that you're going to pull me backwards. You want to work with people who are progressive and forward thinkers. You want to work with people that can help you think differently. Do not work with a coach that you agree with, because then what is the point of having that coach? Okay, what is the point of having that coach? What I mean by agreeing with that coach, I mean by they need to shift your perspective. They need to help you think differently. If they're not going to help you think differently, then why are you hiring that coach? I hire coaches who can help me think differently, who can help me look at my beliefs and be like, no, that's not the way to go about it. This is how you need to go about it. And I wouldn't argue with them, because they are where I want to be. So if we have the same beliefs and I'm not where they are, then there's something wrong that I'm doing, and they can look at that. Okay? Anyways, guys, if you got a lot of value in this, share this video with another real estate agent, whether they're a beginner, whether they're an expert, or whether it's even your principal. We need to shift perspective, because if we don't help people shift perspective, then there's not going to be a change. And if there's not a change, then the industry is going to stay backwards. Okay, so I'm really and my mission is to really reform how people understand real estate in terms of customer acquisition as well as growth. It's all about mastering you, and it's all about mastering the industry. But before you can master the industry, you need to master you. Anyways, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Have yourself a lovely day, awesome evening, wherever you're watching this. And don't forget, like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll let you know please let me know how this, if you like this video or not, in the comment section. I always respond to comments. I'll see you on the next one.